So it's currently pouring outside, so I thought it would be fun to look through some of my old photos of Nice when it was sunny and beautiful and try and remind myself that one day it'll be like that again. So here are some of the things that I usually see when it's nice and sunny and warm out. So let's just start out near me. So right across the street there's a bakery and pastry shop, which is actually amazing. I can get a big baguette for €1, and then I can get this little pastry thing. It's like an eclair, but it's a puff, and it's coffee flavored, not chocolate. I can get chocolate too, but I go for coffee. And it's so good, and it's also €1. So I'm in love with that, and they see me there, and they have these crazy machines where you put the coins on like a conveyor belt, and the machine eats them up, counts them, and that's how they get paid. That's their cash register, and I think that's weird. It took me a long time to figure it out. They thought I was stupid. In fairness, I was, but figured it out now, so all is well. Ooh, also right across the street. First off, the buildings are gorgeous, and I love that I can see them every day when I wake up when it's not raining and foggy and disgusting. But across the street in one of those windows there is a cat lady, and I love her because every once in a while I will look out the window and she and her 2 cats will be like perched looking over the window, looking down at the street and like checking out the people below, and it's so funny to me. I don't know why. I think it's just because I feel the same way, but I don't have cats to share that with. And I hope she does go outside sometimes. I don't think I've actually ever seen her on the street. So I hope she does go outside. She doesn't just sit at home with her cats all day. But I really enjoy that she includes her cats in her people watching every morning. So besides my room, the place I probably spend the most amount of my time here in Nice is along the beach. And the beach is actually kind of different. It's a rock beach, which are pretty prevalent here on the French Riviera. And I was really, really surprised by that the first time I came here. I'd only just associated beaches and sand. So I was kind of shocked the first time I saw it. And then I was shocked again the first time I went on it when I got here and realized that it wasn't that bad. So as long as you've got shoes on, walking on it is like no big deal. You kind of have to watch where you're walking because you can slip easily. Not like slip, but like rock shift, and you might look a little weird otherwise. But sitting on it, not bad. Laying down on it, not bad. Really surprising. Of course, if you want to go in the water, it's usually best to bring water shoes, which all the locals seems to have. Because otherwise you're just kind of like hobbling down to the beach and like kind of falling into the water and like trying to avoid being hit by a wave, and because then you're gonna fall over because you're not stable on those rocks. They are uncomfortable to stand on. And everybody always looks really funny coming out of the water too, because they're kind of like, like, it's not comfortable to walk on. But as long as you have shoes on, it's fine. So along the beach, all the way along the beach, I think all the way to the airport, there's a promenade, and it's a nice wide path with a bike lane. And it goes all the way along the beach. There are benches and there are stairs down to the beach, of course. And it's just lovely. And when I walk home from school, I get to walk along it for like 20 minutes the entire way. And you get to see all the pretty buildings, some of the ugly buildings. It goes right by the Negresco, which is like a really well-known hotel here. It's actually a really lovely place to walk and just enjoy a day, which of course everyone does. There's always tons of people out on it. And I'm told that there are even more during summer. It's kind of exponentially more crowded, which makes me not want to be here during summer because I don't like crowds. If you continue all the way along the promenade in the other direction, there is the castle on top of the hill. There used to be a castle there. There is not one now. But you can always see a ton of people like climbing up the hill and checking it out. And from up there you can see beautiful views of Nice, both like the main old town city center and the port, which is on the other side of it. And it's quite lovely. And I really just like walking over there and seeing everything. So just off the beach near the hill with the chateau on it, is Old Town. And Old Town's really cool because then you get to see what Nice was really like, because everything you see in the city now is really new. Nice did not look like this not too long ago. So you just see what it was like before. It's much lower than the rest of the city. You have to walk down like a hill or a few steps to get there, depending on how you're getting there. And it's just interesting because all the buildings seem a lot taller. They're much closer together. And then they kind of open up into these squares and things in front of things like the theater or the courthouse or or the church, of course. But it's just, it's nice to walk around and kind of get a little bit lost and see what's going on there with people. There's also a lot of bars there, so you see a lot of people, especially young people, out and about. So that's always fun too. And it's also a great place to get any souvenirs you might need because there are a lot of tourist shops there. So right next to Old Town there's Place Masséna, which is this gorgeous open area. It's really just a pleasant place to be. It's super open. There's a gigantic park on one side, and then I guess it's just like a continuous park. Most of it's on one side and then part of it's on the other. They've got these big sculptures, beautiful buildings. There's a fountain to Apollo, and they have these like misty machines that are shooting mist out of the ground, and then on the other side they have the same machines but they alternate between mist and fountains. And it's gorgeous. And on a nice day, you can go and just sit in the shade, walk through the mist if it's hot. You see kids playing in the fountains. You can sit under a tree and read a book. You'll see other people doing that, so you don't feel like a weirdo. Well, you'll feel like a weirdo if you're me, but not as much of a weirdo because there's other people there. So those are my, I think, favorite places here in Nice, specifically. They're definitely the biggest touristy places, so it's not like special hideaways or anything like that, but they're just nice places to be. I mean, there's a reason that they're popular. It's because they were made to be pleasant and welcoming for people, and I'd say they definitely succeeded in that. Yeah. So hopefully this will encourage me to go out and see other places around and not just spend all day in my room or sitting on the beach, which is lovely and I have no problem doing that, but I'd like to see other places too. So I'm hoping that this will encourage me to go out and do that, and then share it with you. So you can look forward to that in the future. Okay, I hope you liked this. If you did, you can click like, and then I'll know that you liked it, and then maybe that will encourage me to make more videos. And if not, then that sucks.